Oh, baby. It is a Wednesday, and on Wednesdays, well, we power rank. It's a power ranking Wednesday because it's a stand on business Wednesday in which we power rank. I think that makes sense.
Yeah. We stand on our power rankings
business
That's style.
Right. Yes.
Just a day at the office.
Look, most days we put on our pants one leg at a time, but on Wednesdays, once our pants are on, we power rank. Because remember, it's not good enough to just have things in this world. You have to power rank them accordingly, and so that is what we do on Wednesdays.
Do you put your pants on one leg at a time, or do you put both legs in and kind of shimmy them up?
One leg at a time. I'm not a crazy person. Do you?
No,
shimmy them up?
No, I don't do any shimmying.
Thank you. I would have lost my mind if you told me that's how you did it. I would have had to see it. I mean, not really, but maybe.
I'm sure I'm capable of it.
We should see if you can do it.
For another time.
Maybe video it.
Okay.
But
send it in the group chat.
Yeah.
My only sports account.
Tweet it. Yeah. All right.
Hot.
Without further ado, highly anticipated power rankings here. Let's start power ranking the top 5 Big 12 basketball teams, shall we?
Number 5.
All right, number 5 for me today, I'm going with Texas Tech. Even though Texas Tech fell. Why are you making those sounds?
I don't know.
Even though they lost at Houston.
It felt appropriate.
The emergence of Jalen Petty. Donovan Atwell is coming into his own. He was one of the best three-point shooters last year in all of college basketball, but he transferred up from a mid-major. They still have JT Toppin. They still have Christian Anderson. Those guys are walking buckets. Texas Tech is not shooting the ball great. They're 11th in the Big 12 in field goal percentage. That will get better as the season progresses. They have some really impressive wins. They also have some really bad losses, but they've made 164 threes, which is 20 more than anybody else in this league. They are maybe by volume the best shooting team from beyond the arc in the Big 12. I've got Texas Tech at number 5.
Yeah, not me putting a 2-4 versus quad 1 opponent's team.
Ooh, ouch.
At number 5. That would include both Kansas.
Sorry, we played a tough schedule.
That would include both Kansas and Texas Tech, both 2-4 in quad 1 right now already. UCF. Let's give some love to the University of Central Florida Knights here. The fighting Johnny Dawkinses. 12-2, 35 in the net. They're 2-2 in quad 1 wins. So to me, this is more of a resume piece. I couldn't in my right mind put Kansas in number 5 over them, with UCF getting the win this weekend, I should say, and Texas Tech losing last night to Houston, despite the fact that UCF also fell last night to Oklahoma State. I realize that, but still, 12-2 overall, 35 in the net, and 2-2 in quad 1. UCF. I think this is the inaugural UCF power rankings ever.
I think so too. And I would give you a hard time, but I love giving the little guy some love here on Big 12 today.
You do,
because I think this is maybe the last time we'll have UCF in the top 5 because they lost at Oklahoma State last night. Oklahoma State's a tough place to play. That's not a bad loss.
You got to win your home games, James.
Got to win your home games, and Oklahoma State did that.
Number 4.
All right, number 4 for me is where I have BYU. BYU's on a 10-game winning streak. They went into Manhattan, Kansas against a hungry Kansas State team that hadn't lost to their home conference opener in a really long time. I think like over a decade. But A.J. DeBonce is just playing on a whole nother level. Mildly concerned about their lack of depth, but their starting 5 might be the best in the conference and might be the best in the country. And BYU's top 5 in the league in field goal percentage. They can score at will. The only thing that I look at for them is where does the bench production come from, especially in the backcourt. Like I look at Kadeem Boop down low as being a guy who can help them. I look at Diamande as being a guy who can come in and get rebounds and block shots. But if Rob Wright and DeBonce are in foul trouble or off, that's where I think somebody could get them. But I really like this BYU team.
I wonder if our top 4 can be the exact same. I also have BYU at number 4. With what they've done so far from a resume standpoint, 13-1. They're number 9 in the net and 4-1 in quad 1. So, I mean, in some cases, that could be number 1 in the Big 12, but it's number 4 because of the 3 teams ahead of them.
Number 3.
Number 3 is a team that, man, we slept on all off season, and I feel dumb for it because they returned 3 starters. They added the best recruiting class in program history to an already veteran team who's got the point guard in the league that's been on the floor more than any other point guard in the country in Taman Lipsey. I have the Iowa State Cyclones at number 3. Top 3 in the league in scoring defense, which is top 10. They're averaging 90 points per game, which is top 4 in the conference. They're off to their best start in program history. They're 14-0. If they win tonight at Baylor, they'll set a new school record. They've never won 15 straight. They've never started a season 15-0. Joshua Jefferson is putting up numbers that only 2 guys since 1996 has ever put up in points, rebounds, and assists. Iowa State, number 3.
I just had to drink some coffee so that I could spit it out at how absurd it is to have an undefeated Iowa State team at number 3 on your list. Are you crazy, sir? Sir, I don't know you, but are you nuts? Houston, number 3, 14-1. They're number 14 in the net. They're 3-1 in quad 1 games, plus 2-0 in league play. With the win last night over Texas Tech, playing their style, they're really good. The top 3 is really difficult to crack, but yeah, I'm not going to put an undefeated team here below a one-loss team. What are you, nuts?
I'm not nuts. I'm not nuts, Taman.
I
You didn't know that Iowa State was undefeated,
disagree
did
with
you?
that.
Yes, totally knew Iowa State was undefeated.
Okay.
Houston loses 1 game on a last-second blown call at the Players era to a team that's ranked in the top 20. Not a bad loss. I look at their quality of wins collectively.
Who beat that team that Houston lost to following that game?
That's a good point, Kansas.
Without Darren Peterson, huh?
Beat Tennessee.
And by the way, who's beating Iowa State? Just saying.
Nobody.
Exactly.
Taman, nobody's beaten
I know,
Iowa State.
That's the
Great
point.
dynamite drop in there, Taman.
Dynamite.
Number 2.
I've still got Houston at number 2. This is a Houston team that I think is as good or better than last year because of the star power with Kingston Flemings. Milos Uzan's not playing his best basketball. His shot is not falling. When it does, look out for this Houston team that still dominates you defensively. Teams are shooting just 39% from the floor against this Houston team that is currently number 14 in the net rankings because of Tennessee's collapse the last couple of weeks. They're 11th in the country in KenPom. They're 7th in defensive rating, which for Houston is below their standards. It was a quality win last night against Texas Tech. I think they have more depth than recent Houston teams. I love the Cougars. I've got them at number 2.
Yeah, number 2 for me is Iowa State, and I don't think there's even an argument here. They're 14-0. They're 3 in the net. They're 3-0 in quad 1. What are you smoking? We haven't even gotten to the random power rankings yet, and I'm already ashamed of you.
Sipping my tea.
That's coffee.
Houston just played in the national championship game, and they're better than they were last year.
Are we
Now,
ranking?
the league is collectively better.
Are we power
This
ranking
isn't
what
a-
happened last year?
This isn't a knock on Iowa State.
No, it is. It is.
I think the top
definitely
3
is.
teams in the country are from this conference.
At James, Iowa State fans. At him. At James Westling on social media. At him. At him now.
I hate. Number 1.
Cyclone Larry's going to devour me. Number 1, Arizona.
Cyclone Larry devours all of us.
Yeah, he really does.
I'm afraid of him.
As you should be. I never want to meet Cyclone Larry.
I do. But he's much nicer in person as he is on Twitter.
Iowa State, number 1. More quality wins than anybody else in the country. I don't see how they're not number 1 across the board. They're not number 1 in the net rankings or KenPom, but they're outscoring teams, winning games by 24 points per game, scoring more than 90 points per game. They don't shoot a lot of threes, so they can't be the best team in the country, right? Very much wrong. They're still top 35 in the country in three-point field goal percentage. They just don't take a lot of threes, but when they have to, they knock them down, and they are another team that is deep, physical, big, balanced on both ends of the floor, and they just devour teams on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I mean, Iowa State, 14-0, net 3, quad 1, 3-0. Arizona, 14-0, net 2, quad 1, 4-0. So just a scotch better than Iowa State right now. But yeah, clearly the best team in the Big 12, without question. Clearly the best team in the country right now, without question. And do you know something kind of crazy? There's now 6 undefeated still in college basketball, which is unheard of this late in the season. In fact, that's the same number of unbeatens through 9 weeks as in the last 5 seasons combined. Wow. And 5 of those teams are ranked power conference programs: Arizona, Michigan, Iowa State, Nebraska, and Vandy. 6th is Miami of Ohio.
Vanderbilt undefeated and Nebraska undefeated. Vanderbilt's best win, by the way, is against UCF from this league. Nebraska's got some quality wins. Kansas State had Nebraska on the ropes.
But 6 undefeated teams right now in Division I is this late in the season is more than the last 5 seasons combined this late in the season. Pretty wild. Mm-hmm. See how quickly that changes. All right, what is our random power ranking today?
Today it is January 7th, and today is Nicolas Cage's birthday. So you guys are going to power rank the top 5 Nicolas Cage movies.
Yes.
Oh, Nick.
Yes.